Hey, what up, guys? How can I put it? Um, I forgot to tell you in the video. I don't know if I told you or not already, but listen, yeah, maybe my dad might say this or that, or even my mom, but more my mom, but my dad also says the same thing of me not doing this, me not doing that, trying to bring food, helping with the rent, this or that. Yeah, I have had help. I've helped in the past, but it's not so like people could throw shit in my face all the time. But I understand. Um, it's not so people can do whatever the fuck they want to do and expect me to like be responsible for everything, despite the fact that I just turned 24 and I even haven't lived half my life, adult life. How can I put it? That doesn't mean I'm irresponsible or that I don't care, but I know that I've always said about people throwing this and that in your face and shit like that, especially at mine. But I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. I could understand my dad when he says what he says. Now I can because when you experience like what I described in the other video, but I didn't put this part there. I don't know if I did or didn't. But I'm gonna say it right now is what the fuck? Somebody sometimes there's somebody behind that fence. I don't know who it is, but I think it's another property. Sometimes there's a fucking person just like being nosy, staring through the fence, or just like putting the ear, trying to see what I'm saying. I just heard somebody step on a branch. But anyways, and yes, I've caught this person twice, not just once, not just me, but my grandma has also caught a person, which is a woman, just staring through the fucking walls. They're looking over here, creeping up and shit. But anyways, what was I saying? Like, okay, when you go through something like fucking people talking shit out the window and honking their horns and whatnot, and at times even trying to like run you over and shit, everything about it is illegal. That's fucking harassment, that's torture, deprivation of freedom, and all that. You gotta fucking put boundaries to this shit. I could understand my dad now when he says what he says about try to bring food, try to pay the rent, fucking work, this or that. And it's not that I've never tried to do that or that I haven't done that, but I mean, listen, I ain't gonna do this or that, fucking do shit for others and never for myself. How the fuck am I gonna get somewhere doing that? And I have done shit for other people before, putting even myself first. And does it feel good? Yeah. Has it helped? Yeah, in some way. But at the end of the day, like that person or those people don't got the same fucking heart as you, and you see shit for what it is at a certain point. But listen, that's not what I'm here to talk about right now. Even though I already did talk about it. You know how I've said and I say that there's people talking shit, repeatedly honking their horns, jump scaring me, or they have jump scared me, leaving me emotionally distressed, mentally distressed, trying to make shit impossible for me and whatnot. Um, in reality, this makes sense because, like my dad says, motherfuckers want to be fucking with you so much, they ain't helping you out, they ain't paying your bills. Motherfuckers just want to steal, kill, and destroy. Fucking people just want to judge and criticize. Like, um, as I said in the other video, somebody crashes my shit. If I get injured, if I don't report your ass, who the fuck is gonna take care of my ass? I can't be able to work because I'm injured. My property's gonna be damaged. Who the fuck is gonna pay for my property damage that somebody else caused? You're supposed to hold that other person responsible and accountable for their actions. Fuck it. Um, sympathy, no sympathy. You gotta do what you gotta do because it's the law. Especially here in the state of Texas, at fault or no fault. You know, um, like this shit is real. Like I can agree with throwing shit at people's faces when it comes to a situation like this. Like, yeah, I can agree with that shit. You gotta be direct with it. I'm being direct with it. Like, does this shit affect you in some way or people in some way? It fucking does, especially if you ain't got no vehicle, bro. You know, or even if you do have a vehicle and you got people trying to fucking constantly run into you and shit, that's fucked up, bro. Report their fucking ass. Don't feel bad for their asses. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you, don't give a fuck about me. Motherfuckers just want to leave you on the street without no cash, without a job. Motherfuckers don't even want to see you with a haircut. Motherfuckers don't even want to see you taking a shower, bro. Fuck all that shit, bro. But if it was them, I bet they didn't like that shit, you know? They wouldn't like that shit. That's why I can throw shit in people's faces, because it's reality and it's fact and it's truthful. This ain't no made up shit. This is reality, bro. When it comes to illegal group stalking, illegal targeting of a person, bro, this shit is fucking murder. This shit is torture, bro. It's illegal in every way. And the first thing you should do is fucking report this shit, bro. Don't let motherfuckers get away with it. Yeah, I'm in my own lane. Want to be in my own lane. I don't really want to deal with drama. This, that. But I understand now that as prideful as I was or am, it ain't that easy to get your shit back, especially when somebody fucks with your stuff. And that's why sometimes you gotta lose a little bit of that pridefulness. What I mean by this is, for example, if somebody crashes into you and you said, fuck it, motherfuckers wanna see me struggle, wanna see me down, but I'm gonna show their ass that I can do shit on myself. I'll get this money on myself. I don't need no help. Okay, you could say that or do that, but trust me, it's not that easy as you think. You know what I'm saying? Especially for somebody like me or people in my circumstances, especially without a job, without benefits and whatnot, without government help. So now I understand why some people are the way they are, but some people are just ugly that way. But I'm not talking about those type of people. Some people got a reason to be that certain way. I got a reason to be that certain way. If I throw shit into people's faces because I see shit for what it is and I see through that shit, you could tell the way a person carries themselves. But what I'm talking about here is there's a point that my dad has, like, in reality, like, yeah, who's gonna pay the bills? Who the fuck is gonna, like, pay your property damage, your medical bills if you get injured in a car accident and it's not even your fault? Who the fuck's gonna pay your financial debt if you can't even have a job or don't have a job? Who the fuck's gonna, like, clean up the shit around you, trash that you don't even trash in the first place, but somebody else did? Nobody but you. So basically, people want to, like, create all this burden for you to carry, but motherfuckers don't want to be held accountable or responsible for it. Like, I get that shit now, and I'm not saying that only because my dad has talked about that for a different circumstance. When it's about that, I'm referring to, like, there's a point in that, especially when it comes to people trying to steal, kill, and destroy off of you, or live off of you in some way or another, or just fuck you over to the point you got nothing to fuck to the point you got nothing to get fucked over with. That's where this topic comes in. It's reality, bro. As much as I want to say that I could do shit on my own, which I believe that I can, as much as I want to say that I want to avoid drama and just live my life and whatnot, which I do and want, when there's, like, a lot of fucking shit going on, piling up, that people are intentionally creating to fucking stress to stress you out of your fucking mind. This is where this fucking circumstances, where this topic comes in. Like, that's true. Like, you motherfuckers want to do this, do that, but ain't none of you motherfuckers trying to help me out. Ain't none of you motherfuckers gonna get me off the streets if I'm homeless. Ain't none of you motherfuckers gonna give me food if I'm hungry, buy me food if I'm hungry. Ain't none of you motherfuckers gonna, like, do shit for me, but you want to fucking take everything that I got and expect me to, like, let it just happen without ever putting up a fight. Like, that shit is true. Like, what the fuck? I can understand my dad's point of view when he says that, but I believe he says that sometimes with the wrong intention or with the wrong perspective. When it comes to that type of subject, it ain't supposed to be, how can I put it, against your own relative or against one of your own, because I know for a fact that it's not true. Whatever is said about me, but my own relatives, that I don't do this, that I don't know that, I know that these people know that I have done in the past something in the past to help them out, and I know that I've done something to help them out, even if they don't want to admit it. I'm under the roof. Yeah, maybe I haven't brought food, maybe I haven't paid rent, But how the fuck you expect me like to do this and that if I deal with a lot of shit and then I'm getting pressured on the side to get shit in a blink of an eye, and it's just like I don't know how to explain it, man. It's just like a lot of whole fucking burden. Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, Motherfuckers just want to stretch out your mind. If it ain't here in the crib, it's out there in the street. But um, and the shit, I try to conform myself with simplicity, but simplicity isn't for me, man. Like, I'm uncomfortable in the situation that I am. I don't want to be a fucking adult or live in the under the roof of my relative's house for the rest of my life, bro. You don't think I want to have my own shit? You don't think I want to fucking graduate? You don't think I want to have like a stable job? You don't think I want to be financially stable? I want to be all that, bro. But there's no buts. Well, in my case, there is. Um, there's a lot of shit. It's like motherfuckers out here be like trying to intentionally create blockages to slow you down or even stop you, even if it means to kill you and shit. Like, I don't know, bro. It's just a lot of fucking hate coming from all ways and all directions. But I can't even take a shower at sometimes because I got my mom bitching majority of the time 24/7 as well, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. I'm not saying that I want to be homeless, but like I said before, I have been homeless, and the least thing I want is to be homeless again, bro. Cause the only good thing about it I can honestly say is that not that I'm saying that I want to be homeless or that it's good, but shit, I experienced it more than once, and um, I believe that if I didn't have to deal or go through the shit that I've gone through, if I ever did end up in the street, I'll fucking get back up real quick. Um, but from what I've experienced, being on the street alone and shit, not alone, but doing my own thing, I feel like there was in some way more peace, and I was a little bit, I was in some way happier. I don't know, bro, because like you distance yourself from a lot of shit, but at the same time, people want to fuck with you more, especially these motherfuckers out here, or maybe not. Now, maybe that's where motherfuckers that be hitting on you or trying to get you through or want to see you at. But that's not what I want, bro. I want to live life like God, and I want to live my life like, God's will be done in my life and in my circumstances. And I know that if it ain't to be productful, fruitful, and to multiply, it's not from God, but if not from the enemy, the devil. It's not about me, bro. I'm speaking for other people other than me. I'm pretty sure that there's other people out here that can relate and reflect on what I'm saying. And you could honestly say that I got a point, that there's a point of this. Um, but yeah, man, like, it is true. When you trying to do shit on your own, you trying to get that back on your own, you ain't got no benefits, no government help and shit. The last thing you need is some fucking person or people trying to come and take shit off of you, and you never putting up a fight for it. What the fuck? That's fucked up. Now that's where fucking talking shit and throwing stuff, what I just said, comes in handy because it's reality and there's a point of it. Motherfucker, I just wasted $1,250 on a vehicle that I gotta fix up. I need like 3 or 2 parts for it, and I need like $300, $400 to fix it. I don't see motherfuckers handing me a handout. I'm hungry sometimes. I don't see fucking people coming up to me, checking up on me. You hungry? And sometimes I have had people, but the same people that be fucking with me, trying to like uh, ruin my life and shit or my circumstances or make shit impossible for me. I don't see them motherfuckers reaching out a hand or something. Like, motherfuckers just out here to destroy, steal, and kill. And that's nothing but Satan. That's Satan's plan for your life. But the word of God says that that's not what he wants for you. God wants the opposite, and that's to be productive, fruitful, and multiply. And I could understand when somebody tells me that it's the devil when I tell them about what's been going on. I had more than one person tell me, yo, bro, that's the devil. And I can honestly believe it because whatever's been going on in my circumstances, not just mine, but in others' person's circumstances as well, I mean, that experience or have experienced what I say or describe, um, it's related to this. It's the devil behind all that BS. Trying to stop you, trying to block you, trying to even take away your life so you won't make it out here. But if I'm still here and I haven't died, despite the fact that haters out here been trying to like kill me more than once, I mean, only God knows why, and there's a greater purpose and reason for me to even exist or for me to exist out here. And God knows what that purpose and reason is, even if I might not know it now. But it'll surely unfold in the future, in the present, sometime soon. I don't know, but we all got a purpose, a reason, and how can I put it? A goal in this life that God has put for us, or has put us in this earth that we're meant for. And if it's not positive, it ain't it. That's all I know. Basically, to be productive, fruitful, multiply. So I just want to let you know, guys, that when it comes to this situation, you got every right to throw shit out in people's faces, especially people fucking with you, who just want to steal, kill, and destroy off of you, not putting in no work to help you get what you need or give you what you need. And this don't mean that I'm a fucking taker and not a giver. Nah, I don't mean that. But if you ain't gonna like fucking try to see me good, but just want to make shit impossible or hard for me, get the fuck out of my face. Why the fuck you bothering me in the first place? Just to fuck with me? Just to see me bad? Just to see me down? The fuck? That's where this, who the fuck's gonna pay my bills? Who the fuck's gonna take care of my medical bills, my rent, of my car, my financial debt? Who the fuck's gonna feed me? That's where all this shit comes in handy. All this, who's gonna do that? That's where all this comes in handy. When you deal with a circumstance like this, I don't got time to be dealing with these motherfuckers that be fucking with me. Motherfuckers ain't doing shit for me in the first place, ain't helping me in the first place. That's where this comes in handy. And there's a fucking reason and a point for it. And it's this very same thing. Trying to fucking stop the grind. Trying to stop you. Trying to feel you fail. There's a point to that. There's a point in saying, don't get me wrong, I don't mean to say there's a point in that. There's a point to saying what I'm saying of who's going to do this, who's going to die for me. Motherfuckers want to steal, kill, and destroy off of me when it comes to this. That's where this shit counts. Who's going to do this, who's going to do that. Motherfuckers just want to like leave me without shit and leave me to rot out here. They ain't got to take no care of me. They ain't got to be responsible for me. But get the fuck out of my face. Because I'm on my own. I'm doing shit on my own. Why the fuck you got to interfere? That's where this shit comes in handy. That's where there's a purpose. That's where there's a point on speaking about this and throwing this out there. Not a purpose, but that's where this is a point. That's where this is a point of something. This right here, what I'm saying. Well, hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. And I think you guys should. But yeah, man, you gotta speak up, speak out. Let this shit be known. Make the public aware. And you gotta go to the authorities. You gotta know what's up, what's going on. Because you can't stay quiet forever, and that's all I gotta say when it comes to this. You don't want people getting too comfortable fucking with you. And that's about it. I ain't speaking for myself, but for others as well. Excuse my language. Stay blessed. Amen.